Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Roadside. We are here in my hometown. Just dropped Vanabelle off at Tom's Auto Body. This is where I get all my work done on my cars and whatnot. Been getting work done there since I've started driving, since I was 18. I don't think I had I didn't start driving when I was 16 like I could have. I think things are different now with like when kids can start driving, right? Or am I wrong about that? I have no idea when kids can start driving now, but when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, it was 16. You could have your license. Kind of crazy to think about 16-year-olds behind the wheel of a car. Anyway, they're getting my van or my car's service there ever since I started driving. This will be the last time I ever drop a vehicle off at times, which is kind of crazy to think about. But anyway, so what are we doing today? Well, as you can see, it's raining and I have no vehicle, unfortunately. So we are here right now at the Masonic Lodge in my hometown. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do more videos that rely on stories I have from my hometown. And this is definitely a story I have from my hometown. I actually haven't walked back here in a long time. This right here was my best friend Mike's house. My best friend Mike lived in that house right there. I think I've talked about this before. This was my home away from home. When I wasn't at my house, there was a 95% chance this is where I was. I was up here hanging out with my friend Mike, like every weekend. For some reason, we would occasionally hang out at my house, but it seems like 90% of the time, we were hanging out at Mike's house. It was pretty awesome hanging out there. He had a big Lego collection. I mean, I did too, but we played with his Legos all the time. I think he had a Sega Genesis. What did I have? I think I had an SNES, but he had a Genesis, or maybe it was the other way around. I can't remember. One of us had one console, the other one had the other console. That's how often I was at his house. I was at his house so much, playing with him so much, that I can't actually remember who had what console, because it just seems like I owned both of them because I was just playing it all the time. So best friend Mike lived right here. His bedroom was right back right there. That was his bedroom. His parents had like completely redone the attic. We used to hang out up there all the time because they had a big TV up there. We hooked the Genesis. We go up to his parents' room, hooked the Genesis up there, or SNES up there, and play games on their big TV. Lots of times, fun story. I was gonna say lots of times playing in this backyard right here. I've got a scar on my forehead because of this backyard here. One day we got the bright idea to play golf in the backyard, and he took a swing, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what we were thinking. He took a full golfer's swing with a driver, a big wooden driver. Again, I don't know where we thought that golf ball was gonna go in a little backyard like this, but he took a full swing and I was standing too close. And when he came back on the swing, it smacked me straight in the forehead. Blood just immediately started gushing out of my head. I remember, if you ever watch a movie and somebody gets shot or hit or something, and like blood, like fake blood kind of like comes down, like a red comes down over the screen. That's what I saw in my one eye, just red over top of my one eye. I mean, it was a lot of blood. I was fine. They gave me some stitches. I was good to go. It's a head wound. Head wounds bleed a lot. I don't know if you ever had a head wound. Lots of blood with head wounds. So yeah, now I got a nice scar on my forehead from getting smacked in the head by a golf club driver that my friend Mike was swinging. He felt really bad. He was pretty upset that he hit me, that he hit his best friend. So fun story there. We also used to play in this. I came over here because we used to play in this parking lot all the time. Anytime we'd play outside, we would pretty much play over here. We'd ride our bikes around over here. We'd ride our skateboards around over here on this this little like doorway into the basement. We would always play on this. I can't believe we never broke this, to be honest with you. We play on this all the time. We put our bikes on here. We put our skateboards on here. We ride up and down this, use it as a ramp. It's actually the same exact one. I remember that triangle. I remember these little spikes here. This is the same exact door. They've never changed these doors. They must be pretty heavy duty, because we used to jump around on there, can bike on there, skateboard on there, rollerblade on there. We would do all kinds of things on that. On those doors right there, the fact that they never actually broke is kind of surprising, to be honest. I've never been inside this Masonic Lodge. I don't think you can just go inside it, but I've never been inside there. So anyway, we used to play in here all the time. What was really cool is in the winter, when it would snow, they would take all the snow from this whole parking lot and plow it all into this corner, which would make this huge, crazy mound of snow, which was awesome. We would build snow forts through the pile of snow. We build what I'm looking for. We build slides. I kept wanting to say sleigh. We would build slides down the gigantic pile of snow. It was a lot of fun. And then I remember one year over here, right over here, all the snow had kind of like melted into a big puddle, and it had frozen, and I stepped on it one year and almost broke my head open again. I remember that. It was probably one of the worst. I'm surprised I didn't have a concussion. That was probably one of the worst slams to my head I've ever taken. I remember just going up and back on my head. It was not fun. It was like in the cartoon where you just go whoop and you come back down. That was the craziest slip and fall I've ever had. Right there. Fun memories of falling on my butt right there, getting hit in the head with a golf club right there. There used to be a garage right there, but it actually got hit by a tree. There's a big tree between those two garages over there, and about a year ago, that tree fell down onto the garages, destroyed both of them, and they haven't replaced the other garage yet. We used to play in there all the time. We used to play back here all the time behind the garages. We'd build forts back there. We'd have so much fun playing back there behind the garages. But anyway, so there you go. Some fun local stories. Us playing in this parking lot all the time as a kid. My best friend Mike living right here. My home away from home. My second home, essentially, right here. So many hours of my childhood. That front room right there, the sunroom, was the playroom. All the toys were in there. Right here was actually a giant, well, not a giant, it seemed giant as a kid. It wasn't really that big. Right here was a big Japanese maple tree. And we used to climb all the way. We used to see who could climb the highest. We would try to get all the way to the very, very top of the Japanese maple, which, again, looking back on, was probably pretty dangerous because the higher you get, the thinner the branches get. Any of those could have just snapped on us, and we could have went tumbling from the very top all the way to the bottom. It's probably only 2 stories tall, I would think. I don't think we could get any higher than like 2 stories, but still, you fall from 2 stories as a 8-year-old or whatever. It's probably not going to be too good for you. So yeah, we used to do that all the time. Again, a lot of fun stories at my friend Mike's house. I miss those days. That was some good times playing at his house. And then I think when he was in high school, I want to say high school, he actually moved away. Not far. He actually only moved like one town over, but that one town put him in a different school district. So we started to go to a different school. We tried to hang out, keep in touch, but after time, we just sort of grew apart and kind of stopped hanging out, which was kind of sad to think about. But anyway, so like I said, fun stories. But all right, so it's pouring down rain. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I gotta go home and pack. I've got more packing to do. I've got more stuff to to get rid of. More things to take care of around the house. That's what I'm gonna be doing today while it's pouring down rain and while my van's getting worked on. Thankfully, I live a block away from the garage, so it's not really that big of a deal to walk back home or to walk back up and pick up my van. But all right, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna take care of whatever it is I gotta take care of. Again, packing, cleaning, throwing stuff out. Last night we threw a ton of stuff out. Went through like the refrigerator and went through closets and just tossed pretty much anything that we hadn't already gone through. There's a lot of trash out front of my house right now, but another fun story. Somebody last night stole my entire recycling bin. I have 3 recycling bins. Sometimes we use them all. Sometimes we have quite a bit of recycling for whatever reason. Usually more recycling than trash, so I guess that's good. But anyway, so last night I hear like a car door slam. I hear a car door slam outside my house, and I look out the window because I'm thinking, okay, you know, somebody's coming along. They're maybe taking some of my trash. People do that on Monday nights. They come around and they pick trash, which is fine as long as they're not taking, you know, anything to do anything sinister with. Somebody was taking my actual trash bags a couple of maybe a month ago, probably for the purpose of trying to steal my identity or something. But anyway, if people want to take, like, I don't know, a bike or something I'm throwing out or whatever, that's fine, go for it. So I thought, okay, that's what somebody was doing last night. And they took one of my whole recycling bins. Literally took the whole thing, the whole bin, put it in their car and drove away. It was full of hangers, plastic, some metal hangers. Why anybody would want a bunch of plastic and metal hangers, I don't know. But why they also thought it was okay to take my entire recycling bin, I also don't know. Had I not been moving in 3 days, I would have called the cops. I would have absolutely called the cops. Don't know what they could have done about it, but I would have reported that, because you don't take somebody's trash cans and or recycling bins. That's not okay. You can take the stuff out of them, but you don't take them anyway. So all right, like I said, I've got things to do. It was a bin very similar to that. It was a smaller blue bin like that, and they just took the whole thing. All right, but like I said, anyway, guys, I got stuff to do. Oh, that's a big puddle. I've got packing to do. I've got cleaning to do. I've got throwing away of stuff to do. It's gonna be a busy next couple of days. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna get working. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do, trash me around now. If you guys do give a Patreon, we'll send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also, check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro Rest Stop t-shirts, proceeds, both from Spreadshirt and on Patreon do help support the show. And they do keep the show going. So I really do appreciate the help, really do appreciate the support. And if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, what should today's hashtag be? Let's just do hashtag somebody stole my recycling bin. I was thinking something to do with my head, or something, because I did 2 stories about how I fell on my head and how I got smacked in the forehead by a golf club. But nah, let's just do it. Somebody stole my recycling bin. That's what today's hashtag is gonna be. So, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Kind of feel bad for the trash guys. They have so much trash. I have so much trash out right now. This is the last. There's been a lot of trash the last couple of weeks. This is it, guys. I promise you, they won't have any trash. I guess they're gonna swing around, or they're just fed up. No, they didn't take anybody else's trash on this side. I was gonna say, they're just fed up with the amount of trash I have, and they're like, forget this guy. We're not taking anybody else's. We're not taking anybody else's trash. But they're gonna. Oh, now I see. Now that's how they do it. They back up. They make a U-turn in the street, and then they come get my stuff. I see. Interesting. I've never really watched they're picking up their trash. I'm so confused as to how they're doing the trash. They're getting those people's trash now, and then they swing around and get my trash? Is that how that works? Oh, it's not even the trash guys, it's the recycling guys. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We don't need to watch the recycling guys. Like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you do hit that subscribe button, or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. Here we go. Picking out my recycling. Maybe. Oh, they're taking the boxes. We had a lot of weird, I don't know where those boxes came from. I just found them in the I found them in the garage, and I was like, all right, those gotta go. Are you gonna take all of it? Sometimes they don't take all the recycling. It's really weird. There have been times where they've just left stuff. All right. Sometimes they also throw our recycling bins, which is not fun. I thought they were gonna leave the blue one for a second. They can just take the blue one, honestly. I should just tell them, just take the whole thing, but whatever. We'll leave it for the next owners. Holding. Oh, for a second I thought they were taking the whole thing. Anyway, guys. All right. What a weird ending to a video where we watched the recycling people. Exciting content. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it. Like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the. I'm getting all choked up. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Bye.